And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, your 2023 Miami Marlins.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Steve Rogers. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. On the ground to the left, sneaks through, base hit.
Hey, great hit right there, great hit.
Batting six.
So man aboard, Robert Newstrom digging in for the Nationals. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. The tag, and he's out at second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed.
Bottom of the first, and now the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Leading up
the Marlins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
On the ground. Whips it across, and a quick out, number one.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the...
Jazz Chisholm now.
Batting eight, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
And nobody.
And the 1-0. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive.
2 outs, runner at first. Steve Rogers digging in for the Nationals.
Hey, come on now.
Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Broken bat, and it's popped up. High bounce, and he barehands it. And he gets him. Nicely done. And up next for Miami, Avisail Garcia. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Garcia.
The 1-2. Out to short. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Miami down in order. They still trail it here, 4-3. So 1 out, nobody on. And now, Steve Rogers, 1 for 2.
The shortstop, Steve Rogers.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Hey, get one.
1 down, base is empty.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point. Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through.
Hey, nice rib, atta boy.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Zach Pop comes on now. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first to second, but way too late. Safe there. Rogers, the runner at second with 1 away.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Next offering misses, and now 3-1.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
The pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Hey, have a rip at it.
Kicks and fires. That one ripped. And there's a hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
2 on, 1 out. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Pop checks the runner. Rogers back on a dive.
Come on, big guy.
1-1 now. Hard hit right side. Oh, look at the stop. Off balance feet. There's one. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Up now for Washington, Colton Cowser. Runners on first and third. 2 away. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Do it. Going better. Let's do it. Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Bounce to the right. To second, there's kind of Falefa. Out number 3. Nice work from the Miami pen there. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. And we are tied 4-4. First and second, 2 down. Next to hit for the Nats, Steve Rogers.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. Next pitch is popped up. Connor Falefa under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Stretch time. Here's a speed threat, Steve Rogers.
Up next for Washington, the shortstop, Steve Rogers.
Watch up. Drive me in for it.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. That's ripped. Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Now
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Robert Newstrom digs in now.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
To third, and it finds its way through for a hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Now batting, catcher.
So the bases are loaded here, 1 man gone. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Good. No one better.
Colton Cowser digging in for the Nationals. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Wait for your pitch up there.
In the air, left field. And it's just foul. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. Huge opportunity missed there. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Nationals 5 and the Marlins 4. He's 2 outs away. Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes.
Now batting, number 50.
And now the 0-1. Out to short. Rogers collects it. Zips it to first. And they're down to their last out.
Now batting, shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Here's Joey Wendell.
All right, come on now. Runner.
Kiner-Falefa on the go. Pitch inside. In there safely.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. And the road team picks up the win and picks